Okay, so this discussion is talking about the violence that's being taught or not taught by the media. It looks like one of the questions is asking, in your opinion, does the media normalize violence and aggression amongst boys and men? I would say in a very small and perhaps an indirect way, I would say yes, amongst certain news channels or certain news sources. But overall, in general, the answer to that question will probably be no. But indirectly, there may be, with like a subtle language or some kind, they may normalize it, and that probably would be reinforced by the fact that little is being done about it. So that's probably where the answer would lean more to yes, as far as indirectly. But directly speaking, in general, no. And the second question asks, discuss two examples from the second instruction is discuss two examples from media or TV shows, social media, video games, advertisements in which it promotes violence and aggression amongst boys and men. Probably the best one I can think of is just about any like public fighting, like MMA or wrestling, or even some other sports like rugby or football, where violence is pretty normalized within the sport. Let's see, promotes violence and aggression against boys, and even that can be used against women as well. It's not limited to just boys and men. It spreads to also the women as well. Let's see here. What specifically does it teaches them? It's like teaches them. It doesn't like directly teach them. It's like it's more of an indirect absorption. That under specific conditions, it's okay to have a little bit of contact, whether it be aggressive or otherwise. It's like sometimes it's necessary in order to get your point across. Others it's necessary to protect someone. And it's probably mostly with like defense, utilizing self-defense. Again, you'll see it all in the instructional videos where people are teaching about self-defense. So that's predominantly where it would shine the brightest, because you're teaching them self-defense, which is something that may be necessary throughout life. Or others, if you're just doing it on a whim, just to prove your masculinity or prove you're the bad boy in the bunch. That's more of an indirect source of absorption, or an indirect way of it being absorbed, because today's society is really not really for violence, at least in that manner. But in a more controlled environment, like say wrestling or any sport, then yes, it's normalized. And that should do it for all the questions. An opinion. Yep, that takes care of all the questions. Thank you.